So, why did you leave New York?
In 1973, they had what they call a gas war in New York. You couldn't buy no gas. You couldn't even you could just couldn't get no gas. They rationed it. They'll let you have maybe 5 gallons or something like that. And the heating fuel to the plants, they would let the commercial place have all the heating fuel. And places like mine, little old places like me, if they ran out, I couldn't get no heating fuel. I had a car in the winter. I had painted, and I left home, left the shop that night. Everything was all right. The heater was running and all. And when I came back, my fuel give out sometime during the night. When my fuel give out, all my paint, what I put on the car, just messed up. The paint job just went to the bad. Had to sand it down and do it all over again because the fuel ran out. And I couldn't get no fuel, and it was in the wintertime, and I got disgusted. Everything was going to the bad. I said, I'm going back to Florida. I jumped up, and Ottapur had came up that end, and Ottapur, Willie Mae was already gone, but Ottapur and May Alice was still here. May Alice had married Jeff, and they was at the shop, and Ottapur was in the house, out there in the house. So I signed the house back over to the real estate company. I left and came back to Florida.
Is this the house I've been hearing for years that you left with all the furniture and everything inside?
Huh?
Did you leave everything inside?
I left everything.
Yeah, that's the house.
I left everything. They ain't had to buy nothing. Everything that I had. Matter of fact, we got in a car and came back to Florida.
You and the boys?
Me and my wife and all my boys. All of them. And Leroy had started to liking Geneva in Hudson. And he was done got to be a pretty good sized boy. But he went back to Florida with us. And after he got down, he told me, he said, Daddy, I like a girl up there in New York, and said, I wanna go back up there. And see, I could live with my sister. Ottapur was up there. I could live with her. And I told him, well, okay, it's up to you. He was done got to be a pretty good side boy. So he went back, and him and Geneva married. Yeah.
So you came back to Florida, and it's been your home ever since?
I came back to Florida. I came to Cross City. When I left there, I came to Cross City. And I started to I went to work at a shop with a white guy down there named Davis. I worked with Davis at that shop, and then I decided I wanted to look for more work. So I left and went to Branford and started to work in a shop with a fellow named Bobby Creel, a body shop. I worked with him in his body shop. And that's where I was working one day, and Chris' mama showed up. Somebody had told her it was a strange man down there working. And she come down there to check me out. So she asked me, said, "Where you from?" I said, I'm from New York, really, but I live in Cross City now." I mean, she was running a little old hamburger joint out that side of the road for a white guy. And Bobby used to go down there and get sandwiches every day. And he one day he went out there. I wouldn't go with him. One day he went out there, he came back. He said, "Willie," said, her name was Merck. Said, "Merck said, if you come down there, she'll give you a sandwich." Said, "Why you don't ever come down there?" Said, "Tell you to come down there, she'll give you a sandwich." And the next day I went with him. And she gave me a sandwich. And she started to come into the barber shop back and forth. And that's how I got tied up with her. And she had an old nigga named Ike, treating her like a dog, mistreating her, beating her and all this stuff. So he left. He just left and went to back to where he lived at, which was Chattahoochee. And she got in bad shape. She got 3 more girls besides Kim and Chris. She got 3 more older girls, and they was having problems. She had to move in with her sister where they could eat. And I went to kind of helping her out, and I went to a preacher they had there, and had him, a white preacher, had him to get her own food stamps. She wasn't even on no food stamp. So I helped them out and all, and that's how me and her got tied up.
So in addition to Kim and Chris, you had 12 children.
I had 12 children. I had 9 boys and 3 girls. And they made 14.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
14. Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah. I had Cully Bush, 9 boys and 3 girls. Yeah.
So 2 passed before I came along? 1, 2, 3, because it was only 7, right?
That's 7 there, but I had 2 to die.
Oh, 2 passed away.
Yeah.
Okay.
One died in 1958.
Hey, what you doing taking a picture of that man over there?
This is his interview for his autobiography.
Oh, get out of here.
Yeah, we're
Got
just
his glass on looking cool.
Yeah, we're just wrapping it up.
Hey,
Hey, boy, where you come from?
I come from Jacksonville with some ribs and chicken.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, pretty girl. What?
Oh, yeah?
You all right?